Hi, I'm Mayor Bob White. I want to introduce you to Matt Pasillo, a resident of Saddlebrook who is running to be named Man of the Year by the New Jersey chapter of Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Matt is the Senior Marketing Coordinator for Witham, Smith & Brown in Morristown. Over the next several weeks, Matt and his team will be competing against other nominees and their teams to raise funds to combat blood cancer. Through programs like Man and Woman of the Year, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society has invested more than $1 billion in research to advance breakthrough therapies that have increased the survival rate for some blood cancers. We're making this video in hope that viewers will consider donating to this most worthy cause. I will now turn you over to Matt Pasillo, who will provide more details about his campaign.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Matt.
I'm Matt Pasillo, and I'm a candidate for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society Man and Woman of the Year. This is a 10-week program, and I hope to raise $50,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. As a Man of the Year candidate, I'm campaigning on behalf of our Girl of the Year. Our Girl of the Year is a 12-year-old New Jersey girl named Shauna. She battled acute lymphoblastic leukemia and is thankfully a survivor. However, not everybody is so lucky. Every 9 minutes, somebody in the United States dies of a blood cancer, and about 1/3 of each person who's diagnosed dies within 5 years of their diagnosis. These are scary statistics, but the good news is through research that is made possible through programs such as this, survival rates have quadrupled in some cases. I'm hopeful that you might consider donating to me so that I could help through this campaign to hopefully rid the world of blood cancers altogether. My goal of reaching $50,000 is ambitious, but I'm confident that we could do it through your support.
Matt, how can people donate and help?
You could donate to my fundraising page, which is linked below. And I also invite you to visit my Facebook page, which will have items up for auction and events that we're going to be running to raise money.
You mentioned that there's been a lot of advances in research. Can you explain to me a little bit about that?
Sure. I actually invite you to watch this upcoming video, which shows some of the incredible breakthroughs in research that some of the doctors have put together to combat some of these blood cancers.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Take one.
Is it hard for you to say those words? We're trying to cure cancer.
That's a really good question, and why it's hard to say we want to cure cancer. We do. And I think sometimes it's hard actually to think that you might actually succeed.
Patients that we're treating on this clinical trial have absolutely no other options left for them. These are patients who are unfortunately destined to die of their disease, and in a fairly short amount of time.
Emily Whitehead, 554.
So Emma is incredibly matter-of-fact about all of this stuff. This was a child who had had her leukemia come back twice. The parents were looking for a miracle.
What we've learned how to do is train the immune system to recognize and then kill tumor cells.
It's a procedure where we collect their T cells, and they are infected with a virus that will genetically change them so that they will now see and react against their leukemia cells.
And we actually use the HIV virus to do that.
So you're taking the HIV virus and infecting healthy cells with it to help kill cancer?
Yes. The virus has been engineered so that it can't cause disease anymore. But it still retains the ability to reprogram the immune system so that it will now attack cancer cells. We call those modified immune cells serial killer cells. Each infused cell can kill more than 1,000 different tumor cells.
But the reality is the dramatic responses of cancer to new treatments are very unusual. We need to make it clear when we talk to a family that it may not work. Emma was given her T-cell treatment, and within a few days, she was very sick. She had breathing difficulties, she had blood pressure difficulties. We knew that she could not have gotten any sicker without actually dying.
But then a remarkable thing happened. The T cells were growing, they were starting to fight the cancer.
Within hours, Emma's fever disappeared.
It was like the calm after the storm. The clouds went away, and she woke up, and there was no leukemia. When that child survived, it was, of course, an amazing event.